We're at 12 Toby's Way in Damariscotta, Maine. This is the exterior tour of the property. We're heading down the driveway. To the left here you'll see there's blackberries and raspberries that the owner has planted for your enjoyment. On the other side, this is a meadow. Now some of this is on another lot. There is an adjacent lot. So this is undeveloped right now, but it may be developed later. But this strip here on either side of the driveway, she's planted with Joe Pye weed and some milkweed for the butterflies. I have a nice little forsythia over here. And these are wild rose bushes. Wow, that's raspberry right there. And then there's some wild rose bushes further down. Okay. The electric is buried from the street. So there's that right over there. There are high bush blueberries and some ornamental shrubs planted on the lawn, and some nice gardens are right around the house here. So if you come down the right side of the garage, there's an apple tree right there. I think this is another later flowering fruit tree. Right here's the well. There's a fenced area if you have small pets that you'd like to keep contained. And there's a path down to the river. All of this right here that's growing up a little bit is bush hogged every couple of years just to keep things from getting out of hand. You don't have to mow it every year, but it's probably due for somebody to come in and do some bush hogging this year at some point. Okay. So this path that I'm walking on right here is pretty close to the property line. I'm not sure exactly where it is. I'm going to see if I can find some pins down here at the bottom. Looks like there might be one right there. Yeah, there's an iron post in the ground right here at this fence post. So here we are down at the waterfront. As you can see, there's the river. It's half tide. It looks like the tide might be coming in. So you get a little bit of a rolling rapids down here when the tide's at half tide. The Damariscotta River is tidal up to Great Salt Bay. It's a great place to canoe and kayak. If you watch the tides, you can let the incoming tide take you up and then come back down with the outgoing tide. So this is the waterfront. There's always a cool breeze here in the afternoons. There's the house. There we go. Looking up the river. This is looking down towards Damariscotta and Newcastle. And there's a fence post right over here, over an iron pin that's driven into a stone. So this marks the far left boundary facing the water. And it basically follows this tree line right up. And there's the house. Okay, so we are back in the lawn now. I'm just going to take you around the back here. There's the deck that's off the kitchen dining area. This is beautiful white birch. And some more ornamental shrubs. Okay, so in the back here you have a bulkhead access to the basement. It's a half basement, and that's where the geothermal system is located. Here's the on-demand whole house generator, and here's the propane that runs the generator and some of the other appliances in the house. There's also a small gas stove in the living area just to take the chill off and for ambiance. And there's those high bush blueberries. And so here we are, back to the front side of the house. There's some nice gardens here. Right up along the house we have azalea, echinacea, liatris, we have a bachelor's button, peonies, bleeding hearts. Nice little perennial gardens that are easy to maintain. All right, and then we're looking back up the driveway towards the street.